Welcome guys, Darren here again with another box review, this time of Score 1992 football cards. These are jumbo packs, and my word, are they jumbo packs. These things are ridiculous. So every pack has 35 cards in it. These packs are they're enormous. And the box itself is so big that you can basically store cards in the box. It's just barely tall enough. So this is tall enough for the height of a card to be stored inside. It's amazing how many cards are in this box, and there are actually 840 cards in the box. So this was crazy, and this was a set I never had. It's one of those very, very rare aberrations of a set I never got, and for years I've been trying to get it, but it's been difficult to get it. And so this, I didn't assume that the 550 card set would be in it, but I figured I'd get pretty close. But the first problem I ran into with these packs is every single pack it starts off with 3 gridiron stars, and which is awesome. But that means that for 24 boxes, there's 72 of these, which means 840 drops down to like 770 some odd cards. So now you're getting down to not even 1.5 sets of cards. Pretty close to 1.5 sets, but not quite. So you got to really hit the collation right to be able to get 2 sets out of this. And right out of the bat, I found out I was in trouble, because every single pack would have basically 8 of the white group, 8 of the black group, 8 of the green group, and 8 of the purple group, except one of those would have only 7, and then there would be only 1 out of the blue group. Now what this is significant for is the way that Score made all of its cards back at the time was they would have 110 cards of one color of border, 110 of another, 110 of another, and that means that if there's one color that's hardly represented, you're not going to be getting very many of the cards from this group. The blue cards, basically, which is the first portion of the set and where almost all the star cards are at, I was only getting 1 every pack, which means I only got 24 total of these cards. Now there were no doubles, but there were also no stars of any note in here. And so that meant that as far as trying to get the set, basically Tim Brown, that's the only card of any significance. So I missed all the main quarterbacks, all the main running backs, Jerry Rice, I missed all of that stuff. And if this is consistent for every single one of these, that these cards are basically short printed, that there's only 1 of these in every single pack, that'd mean I'd have to get 5 of these and almost no doubles in order to complete a set. So that was amazing to go through and find that it was so consistent. Every pack had only 1 of these. As far as the rest of them go, I got the complete set of the purple, I got a complete set of the green, I got a complete set of the white, and I got 2/3 of the black. So with the black cards, got my doubles over here, I got an enormous number of doubles of the black cards. It was quite impressive. Now the set itself is not considered to be worth a whole lot, and so that makes it a little bit more challenging to try to get all these cards. I don't know if the blue cards should be considered short printed. I'd love to find out, but in terms of the last 80% of the set, the only cards of any significance are Sterling Sharp, Marcus Allen, I pulled Mike Munchak out because I like him, Howie Long, Jimmy Smith's rookie card, and this is significant, and then Darrell Green, Barry Sanders, and Derek Thomas cards at the end. Now Jimmy Smith is significant because in this draft here, there was almost nobody of note. You basically had Carl Pickens, you had Brad Johnson, and you had Jimmy Smith. Those are the only players that kind of held up. And Jimmy only had, I think, 3 rookie cards. So this is one of the 3 rookie cards that were created of him. And so in this set, they don't have any of the other significant cards of significant players. Oddly, only Jimmy Smith. But this card is worth actually a fair amount. So that was the only plus, was the fact that I got a double of that. The last group it starts out with some player cards, and then it ends up with rookies, and then the subsets of Crunch Crew, the Rookie of the Year group. There are 4 of these, and then Little Big Men, Sack Attack, and then some one-off cards like Man of the Year. They did have all the Hall of Famers, the 90-yard club, and the highlights. And so this this box overall was a little tricky to go through emotionally, because it got me nowhere near a complete set or even something I could work with, because I basically have to buy a complete set of the first 110 cards, which nobody sells, which if they did, I'd love it. And I'm certainly not getting a second one of these in case all of those blue cards come out the same way. But these packs are all about the Gridiron Stars. And these are great cards. They're not worth a whole lot because they're very prolific. I got a complete set of the cards in the box, and it came down to the last pack gave me the last 3 cards I needed. So it was a little, there was some drama involved, but the cards are beautiful, absolutely beautiful cards. And like I said, 3 cards per pack. These are all young stars. So you got Barry Sanders, you got Thurman Thomas, and you do have Emmitt Smith. And as far as the doubles go, because like I said, there are 45 cards in the set, there were 72 in the box. So I got an extra Steve Atwater, I got an extra Rod Woodson, I got an extra Michael Irvin, and I got an extra Derek Thomas and Thurman Thomas. So these were the ones I got. I didn't get extras of either Barry or Emmitt Smith. And then the cards, a couple of them actually kind of stuck together. So is this the Steve Atwater? Yeah, so there's a slight abrasion mark on the Steve Atwater here. Rod Woodson's got some abrasion marks on it. It wasn't bad. Overall, I think that only 2 or 3 of these cards actually got damaged, but that is a bit of a trick with these, is that as you're going through, all the cards separate away real easily because none of them have any gloss on them, except the Gridiron Stars, and when you get to those, you have to very carefully remove them, and almost all of them separated out really cleanly, so that was good. But there were a couple that got a little dinged, and fortunately the significant ones, Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, they came out perfect. So I was glad about that. So I did get a perfect set, even though I already have a copy of the Gridiron set. They don't have any other inserts in these packs. So it's only the Gridiron Stars, and one of these boxes is going to give you this. I can't say that you're going to get anywhere close to a regular set, simply because, in my experience, 1 blue card per pack, and that's where, Dan Marino, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, John Elway, that's where all those guys showed up. So as far as the rookies go, if you need a Jimmy Smith card, this will definitely come through for you. But like I said, in terms of the rest of the set, I did get the entirety of the purple, the green, and the white, but I was a long ways away on the black too. So the collation is very much all across the map on these packs. Overall, it was a good experience, but it would have been a lot better if I'd gotten more of the blue cards. That's the only problem that I have, but it is nice. Every single pack that you go through, you get 3 of the Gridiron Stars. Would I recommend this? No. These boxes are very rare to come by, but the set's not really worth it, which is an odd conundrum. The regular box, obviously those have the regular inserts, the Dream Team. So that's a better way to go. But yeah, value-wise, this is a really weird aberration of a set, because I think it needs to be valued more at the end of the day. I think people just don't appreciate the rarity. I think that's what it comes down to. But that's kind of my take. So thank you guys for watching.